Hello, I'm Martin Atterbury, reporting for Scarborough TV News. I'm on the balcony on the South Bay next to Olympia, and it's Armed Forces Day. So we're going to have a walk along there now and see what's happening and hopefully talk to a few people. Now, Jamie, what's your involvement here today with Armed Forces Day?
So we're here for a few reasons. So at 4 o'clock today, Flight Lieutenant Dave Turnbull, known as Turbo, will be flying by in a Eurofighter Typhoon to do his display sortie. So he'll be out over the sea doing the full display, bringing a bit of noise and showing the crowd what the Eurofighter Typhoon can do. We're here to share information about that. So as the PR team, we're here to talk to people, share our knowledge about what Typhoon is, what we can do, what life is like in the RAF, and we're also here to raise money for our charity Head Up, which is a mental health charity for the Armed Forces, founded by the Armed Forces.
So the Typhoon, where does it actually take off from?
So the RAF has two main operating bases for Typhoon. We've got RAF Lossiemouth, and then Typhoon Display operates out of RAF Coningsby in Lincolnshire.
Well, after takeoff, how long would it take the Typhoon to actually get over here?
Off the top of my head, it'd probably be about 15-20 minutes. It's not long. Yeah, it doesn't take too long. I wish we could get here this quick. It took us about 2.5 hours to get here yesterday, so it's a bit quicker for Turbo.
So what's the airspeed of a Typhoon in
So legally, over land, they're only allowed to fly below the speed of sound, which is about 650 miles an hour. But for QRA, which is the RAF's main mission for the UK, so quick reaction alert, we defend the UK's airspace. In an incident where they have to respond to something quickly, they are able to receive permission to fly beyond the speed of sound if they need to. So I joined the RAF in 2016 as an aircraft technician. So I'm a mechanical technician, so I deal with all the dirty stuff of the aircraft. So the airframes, the engine, the wheels, anything that's dirty and mechanical, I deal with it.
Right.
So, and then for the past couple of years, I've been the social media manager for the Typhoon Display Team. So I get to take all of our onboard footage, do all the editing, do all the social media, and get to interact with the people online, which is a lot of fun. Get to answer all the questions, do all the quizzes, that sort of stuff. So
anyway, thanks very much then,
thanks very much.
Have
thanks
a
for
good
that.
day.
Perfect, thank you.
Right, well, I'm now standing by Paddy Billington from This Is The Coast Radio. Hi, Paddy.
How are you? All right?
I'm very well, thanks, and I trust you are.
Yes.
So, what's happening with your stand here today?
Yeah,
then?
so we've got the marquee here, so we're actually doing live radio throughout the day, but loads of people are coming and grabbing This Is The Coast car stickers and leaflets. They're also asking us about when things are happening, like the aerial displays, so we've got the full team down here, really. We've got Rover Reporter, our mascot dog, as well, who's been out already, and we'll be back out again later on to meet lots of people. So proving really popular with the families and the kids.
Sounds good. So you're getting plenty of material for the radio
tons of interviews
program.
with some of the VIPs, some of the people that are just here visiting, some of the locals, a lot of the stall holders up and down the seafront as well. So, I'm born and bred Scarborough, so I love it when you feel like you're sort of showing off your hometown to it feels like the rest of the world, doesn't it? When everyone else is here, they've come from far and wide to enjoy Scarborough. Yeah, we've not got the blazing hot sunshine, but in some ways that's a relief for some because it was a bit too hot last year.
Well, it can do.
Yeah.
But it's an iconic event for Scarborough, isn't it?
It is an iconic event. Scarborough always does a brilliant job of celebrating the armed forces.
Absolutely.
And it's got a lot of history itself. Going back many years when it comes to the armed forces and the military. And a couple of years ago when we hosted the national event, it was brilliant when we had the visiting warships as well. So it was on land and on sea as well as in the sky. So it's always a great event. It's always one of the biggest in the country, this Armed Forces Day here.
I'm now standing by our illustrious town crier, David Birdsall, and also Veronica. Now, David, tell us what you're doing here today.
Well, today, first of all, I welcomed everyone here at 11 o'clock, and just now I've just introduced the chairman of North Yorkshire Council, Roberta Squires, to make the official opening.
Okay, now I've got standing with me James Hayward, and what's your involvement here with Armed Forces Day today?
Well, I'm a Royal Navy veteran, and after leaving the Royal Navy I decided I needed more comradeship, and I joined the Freemasons. I'm here today representing St Nicholas Lodge, giving out information on what we do, in Freemasonry in general and St Nicholas Lodge in particular. Freemasonry is spread across the country, in fact it's spread across the world, so we're just passing on the information and hoping that people will take interest.
Right, very good. Now I see from your badge that you're associated with the Royal Navy and you're a veteran. Do you want to tell us a bit about that?
I served 23 years in the Royal Navy on small patrol boats, minesweepers and finally frigates.
Wow.
And then was in the First and Second Gulf War, and I also commanded HMS Forward in Birmingham, one of the largest naval reserve bases in the country.
Well, as you can see, there's loads of people here. They're all having a great time here on Armed Forces Day. We've had a walk along the foreshore where there's lots of stands, and we've spoken to several people. They're all having a great day here. So I'm Martin Atterbury for Scarborough TV News.